back to my channel. It is now the 10th day of 12 days of foundation, and today we will be trying out the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Foundation. But before we get started, if it is your first time watching, please hit the subscribe button, and if you are a returning subscriber, don't forget to hit the like button. Alright y'all, so let's just jump right into today's foundation review. Foundation retails for $50. It is available in 28 shades. It is plumping, it has a radiant finish, it also medium coverage, and it is very hydrating. And this does come with a pump. I picked up the shade 6W1 Sandalwood. I don't know if y'all can see the shade, but that's the shade I picked. And today for primer, I will be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Priming Water. Back with the foundation on, and this is what my face looks like. It looks very skin-like. I look super poreless in person. This is a pretty good shade match. This has nice coverage. This is one of those foundations that the consistency is very watery, so you definitely cannot do this. Like, some people take foundation and they like to go like that down their face. You can't do that because this is going to run straight off of your face on your clothes. That's how watery it is. At first I thought maybe Sephora sent me a bad foundation, because when I was looking at it in the tube, it looked like it was starting to separate, so I had to shake it up a couple times. This is very runny. Also, this is very hydrating and radiant. When I blended this out, my face looked super shiny. When I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh no, this ain't gonna work. So I went in with a lot of powder on my face to get my face to look like this, because if not, I was going to look super dewy. I'm not a fan of dewiness when it comes to my foundation. I have oily skin. I'm going to get dewy on my own. I don't need anything to help speed up that process. So I would say this is definitely for somebody with dry skin, or somebody who like that dewy, fresh face kind of makeup look, glowiness right off the bat. This is definitely for somebody who wants that kind of look. I'm gonna see how this wears throughout the day, but I know right now this is a product that I would never reach for during like hot summer months, because it's not gonna work. Hopefully it holds up. Right now it's kind of cool today. It's not too cold. I think it's like 50. To me, that's not cold. Depending on where you live at, that might be cold to you, but that's not too cold. So I'll see how this holds up throughout the day, and then I'll be back to give y'all my final thoughts. Y'all, I'm back after having this foundation on for about 7.5 hours. This is what my face looks like. I am definitely starting to get shiny in my T-zone area, but I feel like that isn't bad after going all day with this. 7.5 hours, that's not bad. I feel like wearing this, as it set on my skin, it started to look more and more like my skin. If I seen somebody with this on, it would be very hard for me to tell that they have an actual foundation on, because this gives you flawless skin without looking heavy or without giving you that foundation look. You know how sometimes you can tell when somebody's wearing makeup? I feel like if somebody had this on, it'd be really hard to tell, which that is a good thing. This is very lightweight. This is very breathable. There's also one negative. This does transfer, so keep that in mind. With wearing this foundation, I noticed this did not separate or start to fade in certain areas of my face. Right here is like my problem area with foundation. Like after a couple hours, it kind of just disappears right here. And I can still actually see this on my skin, which is a good thing. This did not fade pretty nicely. So I would describe this as a very long wearing foundation. I do feel like I wouldn't like this as much as I do right now if I didn't go in with a lot of powder to set it. Today I did use the Givenchy prism powder, and I feel like that's a pretty good matte powder, but I went in with a lot. Like, I wanted to make sure this was not going to look super crazy by the end of the day, and I don't feel like it did. It held up pretty nicely. This has pretty nice coverage. Earlier I did mention I do feel like this is made for somebody with very dry skin. I still feel that way. I do think somebody with the more combo, the oily skin, might like this, but you will have to go in with a lot of powder, because if not, you're going to get very shiny. I have another negative about this, and outside of it transferring, I do feel like there should be more than 28 shades. I mean, what can you do? But overall, I like this foundation a lot. I'm extremely impressed with how well it looks on the skin, how well it held up, Now, I don't know how well it will hold up on somebody with a similar skin type during like hot, humid temperatures, but right now it's a go. Like 1 to 10, what would I rate this? I'm going to give this a 9. So it gets a 9 just because I feel like there should be more than 28 shades, and also I didn't really love the way that this looked before I went in with the Lauder powder, so I took a point away for that. But anyway, for today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.